Coming up on this edition of Cedar Falls City News, new traffic signals come to intersections in Cedar Falls, a motor coach travels across the state to raise awareness for tourism, and it's time to dust off your bikes for Bike to Work Week. All this and more coming up next. Hello and welcome to this edition of Cedar Falls City News. I'm Shelby Gappa. Our goal is to keep you up to date with city projects and programs so that you, the citizens of Cedar Falls, are better informed. We'll also have human interest features so that you can get to know the people who run your city a little better. A new kind of traffic light is starting to appear in intersections throughout Cedar Falls. The new traffic signals are being installed to make traveling for motorists more easygoing. Federal Highway Administration has adopted the flashing yellow arrow as a national standard for permissive left turn operations. Several signals have been installed throughout Iowa. All others will be installed by the Iowa Department of Transportation and local jurisdictions throughout Iowa as agencies upgrade their traffic signals or make improvements at intersections. The flashing yellow arrow traffic signal consists of 4 arrow lights that are used exclusively for left-turning traffic. All of the signals on this light have an arrow shape rather than the circular ball lights for through traffic. A steady red arrow means drivers turning left must stop and wait. Steady yellow arrow tells drivers that the left turn signal is about to turn red. Do not enter the intersection if you can stop safely. Complete your left turn if you are already within the intersection. When a flashing yellow arrow appears, it means yield to oncoming traffic and pedestrians. Then turn left with caution for oncoming traffic has a green light. And finally, the steady green arrow means drivers can proceed with the left turn. Oncoming traffic must stop. These new traffic signals have been installed throughout Cedar Falls because they help prevent crashes, reduce traffic delays, and provide more traffic management flexibility. The city of Cedar Falls has been working with the Iowa DOT to install the flashing yellow arrows since January of this year. They are paid out of the Public Works Traffic Operations budget and are installed by the Public Works Traffic Operations. They plan to place the left turn traffic lights on Highway 58 at Green Hill Road, Viking Road, and Ridgeway. You can currently view one now at the corner of Viking Road and Andrea Drive by Target. Motorists will see the very busy intersection of Viking Road and Highway 58 get the flashing yellow left turn signal in about 2 weeks after proper updating has been done. The other Highway 58 intersections will have the new signal installed by August 2014. You may already be familiar with this traffic signal as they were installed on University Avenue and Holiday Road in the vicinity of Famous Dave's back in July of 2012. If you'd like more information regarding the new flashing yellow arrows, you can visit the Iowa DOT website at iowadot.gov. For the past week now, there have been a motor coach carrying travel writers and bloggers, media representatives, and tourism officials across the state of Iowa in order to help raise awareness of the travel opportunities and economic impact of tourism in our state. Bridget Reedy has the story.
The Epic Iowa Road Trip Motor Coach is a full-size bus wrapped in photos of Iowa attractions, events, and recreation. The week of May 3rd through the 11th is claimed to be the U.S. Travel Association's National Travel and Tourism Week. On May 6th, the bus visited Waterloo, Hudson, and finally ended in downtown Cedar Falls at Main Street.
Well, when we got the call and learned that they were going to come to Cedar Falls, we decided that we wanted to promote the downtown district and the trails because those are 2 top tourist attractions.
The Epic Iowa Road Trip is the collaboration between the Iowa Tourism Office and the state's 3 tourism regions. Their main goal is to educate Iowans about travel opportunities and the economic impact of tourism in our state. Kim tells us what they had the chance to see while in Cedar Falls.
We greeted them in front of Toads and had our dignitaries get out and say a few words. The mayor came and gave a welcome. And then we walked on down to Scratch Cupcakes because every visitor has to come and have a cupcake. Then we also snuck them into single speed, so that was fun too. And Sidecar brought samples, so everybody in Main Street got involved.
This was all part of a 9-day trip in which the motor coach will travel a total of 2,080 miles across the state through 33 of the 99 counties, showcasing 46 destinations. However, there was something unique to even the citizens of Cedar Falls on May 6th. There were musicians along Main Street scattered to perform. Kim tells us how this might become a permanent addition to the life of Main Street.
We've been talking with Main Street about improvements to the district to make it more friendly and more of a fun place to be. And one of the things that we arrived on was offering some musical performances on the streets. And so we arranged for the Cedar Valley Acoustic Association to bring some musicians down. And I think we're going to partner with Main Street to do some more of that in the summertime, just to get it started and kind of incubate that, because I think it does add so much to the ambiance of the district, and people really enjoy that.
Overall, this epic Iowa trip was a success as they toured the main attractions of Main Street. Kim explains the turnout of their stop.
We really did make an effort to kind of spruce up and make a good impression. And it worked because our guests were elated. I think we were our favorite stop. I understand they had a hard time getting the people back on the bus because they were having such a good time.
Reporting for Cedar Falls City News, I'm Bridget Reedy.
Thanks, Bridget. If you'd like more information on tourism in Iowa, you can visit their website at traveliowa.com or follow them via Twitter at the hashtag #EpicIowaRoadTrip. The beginning of May always marks a traditional, authentic holiday where people enjoy chips and salsa, piñatas, and even a mariachi band. Bridget Reedy has more.
Each year, the College Hill Partnership teams up with the Cedar Falls Public Library and the Hearst Center for the Arts to host the annual event Cinco de Mayo, where people from around the Cedar Valley come to Searly Park to celebrate. Chris Martin, the president of the College Hill Partnership, tells us how long they've been providing this event for the public.
We've been doing it here about 4 years, and it's just good to have people from the university, people from the neighborhood, people from Cedar Falls and all around the Cedar Valley come here and just kind of hang out and listen to great music and have nice things to eat and drink.
And that's exactly what everyone did. Chris explains why 3 different organizations from around the Cedar Valley teamed up to make this event possible.
Part of our mission for the College Hill Partnership is to have community events, and so this was a time of the year that there wasn't any kind of community event going on. There was a reason for the celebration. It actually is also something that kind of speaks to the fact that we have lots of Latino people in the Cedar Valley from those countries. So it's nice to have people celebrate that here, and if you're not from Mexico or Central America or South America, to still be able to celebrate this nonetheless. We have a lot of things. We have a mariachi band for music and dancing. We have Mexican food. We have Mexican beer. We have face painting and children's activities that with our partners, the Hearst Center and the Cedar Falls Public Library. We'll have a piñata breaking soon, and I would just say stand back when people start swinging the baton. So those are some of the things we have happening here, so a lot of great things happening.
You heard it. From chips and salsa to sombreros and maracas, the Cinco de Mayo celebration had it all. That's why so many residents of the Cedar Valley flock to Searly Park to catch all the action.
This has become a really nice event. Every year we get more people. We had roughly 1,000 people last year, and so far today, just the beginning of this, we have several hundred people. So it's a nice sunshiny day too, which helps.
What a great day to be outside and enjoy the Mexican atmosphere and great company. If you missed this Cinco de Mayo, don't worry. With this successful turnout, they plan on bringing it back for next year. Reporting for Cedar Falls City News, I'm Bridget Reedy.
Gracias, Bridget. If you'd like to see more upcoming events that the College Hill Partnership is hosting, you can visit their website at collegehillpartnership.org. Every year, the Hartman Reserve Nature Center holds a celebration of the environment called Earth Fair. Bridget Reedy was at this year's event and has the details.
For over 10 years now, the Hartman Reserve Nature Center has opened their doors to the community in celebration of Earth Day.
Today is our annual Earth Fair, which is an event in which we open our doors to the community in celebration of Earth Day. So we offer lots of variety of activities and crafts for families, parents, adults, kids, older folks, like just pretty much everybody in the community is invited.
With an average of 150 to 200 participants, the community shows their support for the Earth Fair by coming out and enjoying all the different activities and booths. Katie explains her favorite thing about Earth Fair.
Probably my favorite thing is I like when we have it, it's usually at the end of April, and so everybody's tired of winter or rain or whatever, and they get out and they're just like, especially the kids, they're just like, give me something to do. So kids get to try out new things maybe they've never done before, like archery or geocaching if we had it. And so I like being able to see those surprised faces like, oh wow, this is really cool, I've never done this before. But by providing a really safe, a really open arena for them to come and try it for the first time.
From s'mores to archery and fishing in between, this Earth Fair had a variety of activities for children of all ages. However, the Hartman Reserve couldn't make this annual Earth Fair event possible without the help of many community organizations.
We've got a lot of variety of community organizations that have come here to kind of represent themselves, and this is also a chance for us to kind of give them this opportunity as a thank you for helping us throughout the year.
Those who came out to the Earth Fair got the chance to learn more about the different events the Hartman Reserve Nature Center offers, not only in the spring and summer, but even in the fall.
Really, this event kicks off the summer for us. It also is great way for people to find out what summer camps that we'll be offering this year, and kind of gives them what to look forward to at Hartman Reserve for this coming summer and into the fall, because it's kind of a reminder then, because we've got actually a couple new events this year, as well as our ones that we've always done every year, like our Under the Harvest Moon, Halloween hikes, that kind of thing. So it kind of gets us stirred back in their mind, because it seems like Maple Syrup Festival was, light years ago.
Since the Hartman Reserve Nature Center is always hosting activities and events throughout the year, as well as class field trips, space is often an issue. That's why they are promoting a plan for extending their facility called the Capital Campaign.
We're in the process of hoping to build a new building or renovate our current building. So right now we're trying to raise funds in order to match a gaming grant that would allow us to kind of create some better facilities for us, larger facilities for us, create some learning labs, some wet labs for students, as well as space, because like if a field trip comes out and it rains like today, then they've got to move their stuff inside, and right now we're really restricted on where we can put them. So with this new building, it'll be a bit bigger, so we can accommodate both the school field trips as well as our summer camps and things like that.
Overall, this year's Earth Fair was a success, bringing in community organizations to participate and more children and families to enjoy our environment. Reporting for Cedar Falls City News, I'm Bridget Reedy.
Thanks, Bridget. If you'd like more information on upcoming events at the Hartman Reserve Nature Center, you can visit their website at hartmanreserve.org or contact them at 277-2187. If you're looking to help out your community by volunteering, the Volunteer Center of the Cedar Valley is looking for you. They have multiple openings for volunteers.
The Cedar Falls Tourism and Visitors Bureau is looking for individuals to open or close the Barron's Wrap Information Station on 1st Street in Cedar Falls from now through October 31st. Of course, you don't need to commit to every week, but it is a one-week commitment that takes only a few minutes each day at 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. Volunteers age 18 and older are welcome. The Grout Museum District is calling for volunteers to assist third graders with a mapping activity on Friday, May 16th and May 23rd from 10:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Volunteers ages 18 and older are welcome to assist.
The Volunteer Center is always looking for new faces and help in any form. If you'd like to learn more about any of these opportunities, you can visit their website at vccv.org or call them at 272-2087. May has arrived, and with that brings us beautiful spring and summer weather into the Cedar Valley area. This brings the opportunity to dust off your bike and fill up those tires to enjoy the great outdoors. In fact, the League of American Bicyclists has officially declared the week of May 12th through the 16th Bike to Work Week.
The Cedar Valley has over 100 miles of hard surface recreation trails, and Cedar Falls was recently recognized by the Blue Zones Project for having complete streets policies to implement traffic patterns for better bicycle usage and safety. Because of this, many residents feel safe using cycling as an alternative mode of transportation. In fact, the city of Cedar Falls was the first community in Iowa to earn the designation of bicycle-friendly community from the League of American Bicyclists. The Cedar Valley Bike to Work Week Committee has planned activities during the National Bike to Work Week. During the week, take a selfie with your bike at work or running an errand and post on the Cedar Valley Bike to Work Week Facebook page. You must be wearing a helmet, however. You could be entered for a chance to win one of many prizes given away at Friday Lou on May 16th. On Bike to Work Day, May 16th, those riding to lunch will receive a discounted meal at the River Loop Public Market in Waterloo or a free non-alcoholic beverage from the Pump House in Cedar Falls during its noon bike rally lunch special. You could also enjoy a free hot dog barbecue lunch thanks to the Cedar Trails Partnership at the Cedar Falls Visitors Center on Hudson Road. And finally, Main Street Waterloo will be entertaining the public on the 16th at Friday Lou with bands and activities. The Cedar Valley Bicycle Collective will be offering valet parking for your bike, and there will be many prize drawings. When riding your bicycle to work, please remember the basic rules of the road for cyclists. Know and obey Iowa's traffic laws. Ride on the right side of the road with traffic. Use hand and arm signals. Use a light or red reflector at night. Follow lane markings. Ride only where permitted, pass on the left, never ride against traffic, limit riders to those your bicycle is equipped to carry, report crashes, and be prepared to stop for school buses and railroad crossings.
Contact Kim Manning at 268-4266 if you or your business would like to get involved with the activities going on during National Bike to Work Week. As the school year finishes up, so does Hotline Trivia Competition. Hotline, a show put on by Cedar Falls High School's broadcasting class, does this trivia show over the course of the whole year. The competition was between all 8 elementary schools in Cedar Falls, and it was finally narrowed down between Orchard Hill and North Cedar this past week.
Each of the elementary schools in Cedar Falls select a team of 6th graders to represent them in a competition that involves answering questions as quickly and accurately as possible. Just this past week, the finals were held here at the Channel 15 studio between Orchard Hill and North Cedar elementary schools. These two teams were victorious in the earlier 2 competitions. After a half-hour-long show full of trivia in a variety of categories, Orchard Hill beat North Cedar 60-46. They won the traveling trophy, and their 6th grade class was treated to a party by the Hotline crew.
Congratulations to Orchard Hill for winning this year's Hotline Trivia competition. Hotline airs weekdays at 4 p.m. And that's all for this edition of Cedar Falls City News. I'm Shelby Gappa. Thank you for watching.